Hello everyone, in today's video, we are talking about Radix sort. The Radix sort is a sorting algorithm that sorts integers by processing individual digit. Radix sort is not limited to integers because integers can represent string of character, example names of or dates, and specially formatted floating point numbers. As this sorting techniques is based on the radix of the data items. Hence, it is named as radix sort. Radix sort is an example of non-comparison based sorting. It means that radix sort is not comparing the two array elements or array which is the n value is not comparing in order to sort or to arrange from the least to greatest value. Two clarification of radix sorts are less significant digit, which is the LSD radix sorts, and most significant digit or MSD radix sort. LSD radix sort processes the integers or representations starting from the least significant digit and moves towards the most significant digit. It means that the most important numbers, it, it is arranging or sorting the elements within an array according to its first digits or the from the smallest or the least value up to the most significant or the biggest value. MSD radix sort process from the most significant digit to least significant digit. MSD radix sort is suitable for sorting variable length integers and fixed length string. MSD or the most significant digit radix sort is suitable for sorting variable length string and length a fixed length integer representation. LSD radix sort illustrated in the following example. We have an example of LSD here. Let's evaluate the given example. Example, input data which is 347, 142, 361, 423, 538, 127, 320, 549, 369, 65. The number are sorted in the first pass according to the less significant digit, unit digit. From here, in the left side, we have the input data. This will be arranged according to the the smallest or ang iyang pinakagamay nga number. In 347, which is give arrange according to the tens or the unit digit or the smallest digit, which is the ones, which is belong to 7, 347, then it will be arranged then into 7. 142, it is aligned with the number 2 from the 142. 161 is from 361, and 320 from the 0, 20, and 423, which is in the line 3, 365 in the line 5, to 126 in the line 6, and 347 in the line 7, 538 in the line of 8, and 549 in the line of 9. On the second pass, the number are sorted according to the 10th digit. It means in this number again, this will be arranged according to the 10th digit, which is in 320, which is the 10th digit there is 2 or the 20. It will be arranged according to 20, according to the 10th digit. Then 320 is in the line of 2. 423 in the line of 2 again, and 126 in the line of 2. 147 in the line of 4. 147 in the line of 4. 549 in the line of 4. 361 in the line of 6, and 365 in the line of 6. In this second table, it shows that this will be arranged according to the 10th digit. While in the first, this will arrange in the ones digit, or the first number that can be written, or the ones digit, the ones number. Then on the third and last pass, the number are sorted according to the most significant digit, or the hundreds. This will be arranged according to the hundred. Then for the input is 320, so since this is 320, it will be found in the third, or the three digit, in the third digit. 126 in the ones, in the hundreds, it is located in the 1, the line 1. Also the 142, 347 in the line of 3, 361 in the line of 3, 365 in the line of 3. In the line of 4, we have 423. Line of 5, we have 538. In the line of 5 again, it is 549. It is clearly shows that the, the numbers can be arranged according to the ones, tens, and hundreds, where they belongs, where in the line of 1 to 9, 0 to 9. So finally, sorted number after the third pass, we can conclude that 126, which is the first line in the located in the first line in a 1, in a 100, or 1, 126, which is the first. The second element of an array is 142 next to the 126. Then move to the first digit that enters the third lines, which is the 320, follows with 347, at 347, 361, and 365. And the next line of 4, 423, line of 5, which is 538 and 549. And now, this is the sorted, the Radix sort, uh, the LSD Radix sort. Now, we're talking about the algorithm of a Radix sort. Radix sort A and N, which is the array and the number of elements, which is the N. Q is an array of circular queue of size 10. A is an array of N elements. Initialize array captions.
This call is now being recorded.
Now let's continue to the algorithm rapid Radix sort. Again, Q is an array of a circular queue of a size 10. A is an array of the n elements or initialize array Q. Set X is equals to maximum elements of A. Count the digit of X and set past equals to the number of digit. Set div is equals to 1. Ref- Repeat for I is equals to 1 to pass do. Repeat the steps from for j is equals to 0 to n minus 1 do. Set reminders equals to a j mod div times 10. Set reminders reminder is div call insert q reminder a j end of loop. Set div is equals to div times 10. Delete the elements from the queue and place them into a end of loop return. So from that example, and we have an example. This is already examples I've created. I'm using coding C. So that include stdio.h include so for in the line forth and get max or the maximum number of elements and a or the array and elements or n open parentheses and it was not clear, so we have to copy this my example. This will be my example. Copy, paste in online C compiler. Paste. Now we can It's not clear. Rotate. So we have an online C compilers stdio. This is an example I've created. I I explain it now in and get max or to get the maximum and array and n or the number of elements within the array or the number or the elements. Int max is equals to array 0 and I or which is the integers for where I is equals to 1 and I is less than n and I plus plus to continue the loop. If RAI is greater than the maximum will equal to RAI. Return mx or the maximum. Void count sort nth array nth n or the elements and nth x in output nth I count 10 is equals to 0. For I is equals to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus count RAI is experts and continue. In line for 19, count output count AI expert percent 10 minus 1 is equals to RAI. Count RAI the experts percent 10 minus minus or which is the decrement for I is equals to 0, I is less than n and I plus plus. I our RAI is equals to output I close void radix sort nth array nth elements or n open n m or the maximum is equals to get max array and elements nth expert or exp is equals to 1 m expert is greater than 0 and ex times is equals to 10 count sort array and an expert or ex void print nth array nth elements. In this line, we have for I is equals to 0, I is less than n, and I plus plus. Print cd tab and array is I nth main. So I did not print the integers which is I already end the the list or the array elements. The array elements or array clause is equals to 20, 60, 80, 30, 10, 40, 50, and 70. And n is equals to size of a, which is the array size of array elements, which is the 20, 60, 80, 30, 10, 40, 50, and 70. So I input list of array and numbers before sort. New tab, a new line, and for I is equals to 0, I is less than 8 because the array elements is 8 means in the 8 it will be 8. Then I plus plus print the number tab array I Radix sort array and elements. Print list of array and number of after sort. Numbers after sort. New new line. Print array and end print line. Then let's run the program. What will come up? This is run. There is an include new compilation terminated. So there is one new run. No such files or directory new. No such files compilation terminated. So we remove the new. Remove this. Run. Now we already sort. Yes. We have the list of array and number before sort, which is the list of array elements I will end in the so that it will already come up with list of array and numbers after sort. This will be the result after this is the LSD, or it follows the examples I have being discussed in this line, which is in the 10th digit, just like this example. It will arrange according to, since this is 100, then it will pass third, it will become into the third past, since our given list or array n is only 10 digit. In the 10th digit or the 10 digit, we have 10, 20, and others. So this will be arranged according to the numbers from 0 to 9, and from the base, the input digit, from the input, which is a 20, 60, 80, 30, 10, 40, 50, and 70. These will be arranged or sorted according to the 10th digit, which is in 20. We can find it in the line 2, which is 20, and 60 in line of 6, 8 in the line of 80, 80 is in the line of 8, 30 in the line of 3, and 10 in the line of 1, and 40 in the line of 4, 50 in the line of 5, and 70 in the line of 7. Then the programs continue to until they come up with the sorted list, which is from the LSD, or the least significant digit. It can be in the smallest, or in the least digit, or the smallest number of element within an array, which is the 10, follows 20, and and so on, and the other lines, so that it will be arranged accordingly. Does it all? It is all. This is the output. This is the output. This is the program created. It's clearly stated there that we int an array elements. I did not print array elements because I have difficulties. in finding and printing of array based on what I've la- research. That is all, and thank you.